everybody, welcome to General Hospital Envy, my GH after show. Before I get into this week's show, which was actually a pretty solid week of a show, we got to talk about something that I am super stoked about. Now, if you guys have been watching GHMV for at least a little while now, you would know that my biggest disappointment of the year was when Genie Francis was booted off the show, basically. I was livid. You guys know this. You know, I made a GH top 10 in Genie's honor, and I was always shouting hashtag Genie is GH because hashtag Genie is GH. And we officially got word that Genie Francis is on her way back to the show. I'm so happy. Like, I love Laura and I love Genie, and I'm so glad she's back. To the writers and producers of the show, in the words of RuPaul, don't it up. Another GH News soap legend, Donna Mills, is returning to General Hospital to reprise her role of Madeline. The character was kind of forgettable, the actress isn't though, so if you need a reminder, she was the woman who raised Nathan, Lisa Olbrecht's sister. She's in jail. Alright, let's talk about GH. So Jason actually managed to get Carly out of Ferncliff, thank the Lord, because I couldn't watch more of that. They had this slow-mo Bonnie and Clyde montage of them running out of Ferncliff and going into the van with Franco. I gotta say, I'm pretty happy that Jason didn't start kissing Franco's ass after that, otherwise I would have been so annoyed. Also, on a behind-the-scenes aspect sort of note, the GH fan in me, who's watched the show for years, was kind of cringing at the whole parking lot scene going from Ferncliff to the hospital. It's the same parking lot. That is the building that is directly beside the General Hospital studio. In the scene, you could actually see part of the General Hospital building when they were at Ferncliff, and then you see that same building when they pulled into the hospital, so I was just like, what can you do though? I guess the effort was there. Jason brought Carly to a safe house to keep her safe. Meanwhile, Michael and Nelle, not so safe. As you guys know, they got in a car crash and Nelle basically left Michael for dead. Thankfully, Sunny swooped in to the rescue though. Nelle disappeared into the night only to go into the labor in the middle of the woods. Lucky for her, she ran into Dr. Lisa Obrecht. Turns out it was actually Lisa that caused the crash in the first place. Their scenes? Priceless. Obrecht helped deliver Nelle's baby and she had like the best line of the week. Open those scrawny legs and push! Love me some Kathleen Gotti. So yeah, Nelle delivered a healthy baby boy, and here's where I get my heart broken because Brad and Lucas's baby dropped dead out of nowhere. Lucky for Brucus, this is a soap opera, and as such, there are things that happen on the show, like baby swaps, and that's exactly what happened. Brad found Nelle on the road, and she was like, here, take my baby instead. Everybody gets what they wanted, except for Michael. Nelle deadass handed him a dead baby. Kudos to Chad Duell for playing some real grief there. The thing is, I believe that I don't think this baby switch is going to last very long. Brad is obviously feeling very guilty over the situation. On top of that, the mom of the original baby could still ask for the baby back within 30 days. And if that happens, then things are going to get quite messy. On top of that, Julie and Jerome took a picture with the baby and has that picture, so if he sees this new baby, he's going to get really confused. So there's a pretty good chance he'll actually see the change happening. So, you know, good luck, Brad, with that situation. Anyway, back to Carly. She reunites with Sunny and with Jocelyn at the safe house. Carly tells Jocelyn the whole truth about Nelle, and Joss is devastated that she took Nelle's side at all. Sunny tells everyone that Michael lost the baby, and Jocelyn decides to go to the hospital to be there for Michael, but Michael was already at the safe house right after that. But it's a good thing that Joss went to the hospital because she watched Nelle try to escape and she confronted her on the docks. Man, I was so excited to see these scenes go down. I was like, yo, go get her, Jocelyn, you got this. Nelle done got her ass kicked by a 14-year-old girl. Let that sink in. It was pretty cool seeing Jocelyn's inner Carly come out finally. She was no holds barred. However, it looks like Nelle still has a few tricks up her sleeve. She's trying to convince the department of the PCPD that they are at fault for her baby dying. So you know, the truth about this baby better come out fast. Side note, Chloe Lanier has been rocking these psychotic scenes to the core. I'm such a fan of her. You can say what you want about Nelle, but Chloe is hella talented. Now we're gonna bounce back to Carly again because we have to discuss her and Jason going to Canada. It hasn't happened yet, but Jason is determined to get Carly free for good. Jason actually recruits Sam to sneak into Ferncliff and try to find Carly's file. He's hoping to find anything that can set Carly free. As you guys know, Carly was about to be put through electroshock therapy in there. However, you do need consent to do that, whether it's the patient's consent or the spouse's. Sunny obviously didn't sign it. Carly may have. It was either forged or she was drugged out of her mind because the signature looked a bit weird. And we do know that Carly was drugged out of her mind, so she probably had no idea what she was signing. Freaking Mary Pat, man, she needs to go down. There's still that other way to prove that Carly didn't push Nelle down the stairs. You know, the baby blanket that Ava has. She seems determined to get rid of the thing, but I feel like if Ava is truly a good person, she should just give it up and say that she kept the blanket. Yeah, it would incriminate her, but at least she'd be honest about it and be helping the PCPD. To be quite frank, the fact that Nelle blackmailed Ava with the fact that she took a picture of a file that Griffin had is pretty weak at best. Look how very little Griffin cared about anything else Ava's done. You think this picture of a file that's already, done and over with matters at this point? Probably not. He's also still pretty guilty about sleeping with her daughter, so I don't think he's gonna care at all. Alright, now let's quickly talk about DA Dawson because she has the flash drive that has Drew's memories on it. On the one hand, it appears that Margot has a bit of a crush on Drew. On the other hand, she now sees that Drew has Jason's memories and maybe wants to use that to bring Jason down. The DA be dirty-o. Why do I feel like she's gonna blackmail Drew into helping her take Jason down in order to get his flash drive back? Not feeling it. And finally, we have Robert and Finn. I forgot to mention this last week, but Robert discovered that Anna was in fact not in Berkeley with Robin. Before Finn managed to go to Berkeley, Robert confronted him and said what was going on. Clearly, whoever has Anna, Valentine, is determined to also kidnap Finn. So, the boys decide to use that to their advantage. Robert inserts a microchip through his finger and a needle. Is that really possible? That way he can track Finn's whereabouts and also hopefully save Anna in the process. They lay the trap by letting Finn get kidnapped, and I guess time will tell what happens next. And that was this week. What did you guys think of the show? I thought it had some great moments, especially for me, Jocelyn and Nelle's fight. It was a long time coming. And the news about Genie/Laura returning, I'm over the moon about it, so it's a good week for me. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below about the show, and if you like this video, give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. I do these videos every Sunday, and I will catch you guys next week.